Look at this. How fabulous we look. Can we match? We're almost our own corporation. We'll be LLC, LLC. Okay. Should be closer to the thing this time. This time. Kind of. Sort of. Is this the Iconoclast camp? You know what? Let's go talk to Ash. We're here. Let's go talk to Ash. And maybe we'll talk to Gregory or whatever his name that leads the Iconoclasts. The only trouble we're still having is that
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
I forgot just exactly what the Iconoclast represented. I think they wanted out of the corporate structure altogether. You know, this planet got abandoned. Monarch wants to become its own corporation so they can stay on the planet. The Iconoclasts want to stay here, but they don't want to be in the corporate structure at all. Same time, they're kind of struggling out here. Where was Ash? I know there was a guy here we already convinced to leave it. There's Ash.
If you got in your mind that I want company, you're wrong.
Do you remember the conversation we had last time?
There's a lot of heartbreak.
So far, what we've learned is you're actually one of those stolen valor people. I found Lamont's body.
You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened?
They bought themselves a ticket off world, but they were attacked while waiting for it. I'm not exactly clear on the details.
Damn. Well, you find our box of memories?
Yeah, I found you weren't with them. Yeah, thing is, I found a list of agents in the outposts. You weren't on it.
Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along.
So you got him killed.
More lucrative.
I mean, fitting of our character, we'd say we'd probably do the same, but I'm gonna say they died out there.
And their payment almost died with them. Thanks to you, I can afford another round. Cheers, hero. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Leave an old man to his past.
Oh, that actually helped us out. Well, whatever. Mission done. Progress, which is amazing because since we've come back to this game, I've been struggling to find that, but we're getting it. Should we talk to the leader of this place before we go do this mission? It feels weird that we can just go do the mission without talking to them, but maybe the game's doing us a solid so we don't have to backtrack. I believe they were in here and upstairs. Hey, Graham.
Ah, Nyoka. My people miss your
Dude, you
hearts.
look like you live in the Amish village a few miles from here. Jaime needs you to stop using Devil's Peak.
Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Do you really think the board's going to let its citizens listen to your propaganda?
They can't be everywhere at once.
They are,
Surely
though.
There are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely.
You are quite assured in the idea that any who hear your message will not immediately change stations.
Vicar,
upon
not a big fan of the
realizing what
Iconoclast.
utter rubbish it is.
You're only transmitting a single radio frequency, and very few people can receive it.
Spreading the truth and saving the colony is paramount. I will not stop pursuing this. However, perhaps we can do that more effectively with the printing press. Once we get that up and running, I'll consider calling an end to our broadcasts. Why have you come?
I have questions.
All right.
Got a lot of questions. Tell me about the Iconoclast.
The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment.
Enlightenment, eh?
Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is
No
the penultimate
money,
exercise
no
of a
economy, no
poisonous
energy.
society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek
True
to
enough,
replace
though.
their way
True
of life
enough.
with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
but it'd be dangerous to let anarchy run rampant.
This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not.
I've heard people mention an Amber Heights massacre. What happened?
I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it.
No one wants to tell us about what the hell
It's a painful
happened.
day for us all.
I can only imagine. Sorry I asked.
It's fine. Perhaps someday I'll be strong enough to recall that tragedy, but today is not that day.
I want to know more about your teachings.
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
Would you like to know
I
more?
would like to know what you think Bakonu meant when he wrote, "Your work is to discover the truth, and then with all your heart give yourself to it."
Ah, how refreshing to have a scholar among us. Bakonu's text simply refers to our entire purpose, assisting the universe in realizing its own truth. Let it guide us as it will.
It refers to giving oneself over to the plan. It is not some paean to an invisible creator in the sky.
I can't remember who Bakonin was. Let's let them talk.
Were there a truth to the grand plan in the first place, I and Bakonu might agree. But what we see as divine purpose is just one facet of the universe figuring itself out. To quote, "As a child looking at the leg of an elephant, unable to view it whole, we mistake the tiny scope of our understanding as the unfathomably large purpose of the universe."
You're not completely full of shit, I'll give you that. Even if you do twist things beyond recognition to suit your own beliefs.
Let him talk.
Were my teachings beyond recognition, I dare say I wouldn't have a small army of followers who understand and believe.
I owe you an apology. I expected you to be a complete idiot. I'd say you're actually more in the 25% idiocy range.
Likewise. Now, I'm sorry. What was it you were asking?
I'd say that these two are friends. I hear the word eternal thrown around a lot. What is it?
Ah,
The eternal.
We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all. And the eternal
If you say so.
is that divinity.
Even OSI?
Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe.
I think it's the
contemplating its
corporate
own
board.
existence.
Ability
Maybe?
to believe.
I don't know.
think you mean inability to tell fantasy from truth, which rules out any knowledgeable scientician.
Scienticians, that's what they are.
Neither of us can lay claim to being knowledgeable on this topic. It is a matter of belief. It is not as if OSI has gone and proven anything. Regardless, what were you saying?
What do you mean by an awakening?
The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along
So they're
the
more like
path of
Christian
enlightenment.
Buddhists.
For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI just like the overlords before him.
Okay, very evil. So Senor betrayed you. You turned to religion, and now we are here. But his workers enjoy much more freedom than those of the board.
Their leashes may be longer, but their collars are just as tight.
Do you believe in a creator?
Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
The universe doesn't need to find its purpose. It is a mathematically perfect equation that gives mankind
They both believe
purpose.
there's a purpose at the end of it,
That
though.
we'd consider ourselves in any way capable of understanding the universe, much less an equation that drives it, is nothing but hubris.
Yeah, never mind. Okay,
All right.
that was a good refresher, though. Now I know a little bit more about where
Why
we're
have you
at.
come?
See ya. That's why I've come. Let's go do his mission first. But I don't want to give him the thing. I think I've got to get them both to maybe stop broadcasting at the same time. I'm worried that if I make one stop broadcasting first, they're going to be like, why would we stop broadcasting now? At the same time, it feels like this game only had such a budget, and there's been a lot of like repeating dialogue once you get into certain situations, which, to be fair, is really tough in open world games because the player has got so many options on how to finish things that I don't think that they'll account for that. So let's do his mission first. This is Señor's, though. I want high capacity cartridges or extra supplies from Carlita. Oh yeah, okay. Set this one to active. If you guys hear anything, the garage is getting worked on. Alright, let's go this way. This a ways. You a marauder? You're a marauder. I am really hurt.
Careful, you're hurt.
How did we not notice this guy? The way they were sitting, I just kind of figured, oh, it's some more iconoclasts just hanging out. Let's loot his body. Steal his knowledge. Where are they at? Oh, shit. They're right there. If it wasn't for the fact that supernova difficulty kills your followers, I would have set it to that just for the sake of it. Just to do it. I keep sneaking around, but it's useless. We don't actually have the bonus damage from sneaking around yet. I wonder how the Marauders were able to get enough resources together to build android robot mech things. Combat X. Oh, hey. Auto mechanicals now give you the willies when they're attacking your party. You're not as effective as you should be. Brooks are cool and all, but this is what happens when you don't do the studio light. This is how the green screen looks, but we're just rolling with it today. No, I mean, I just don't. For a perk point, nah. I wish the food one made more sense. I figure I'm never going hungry because I eat Rapidon meat all the time when we take our breath stim thing. Bayside Terrace ruins discovered. Taste of freedom. Junk adds up. Junk adds up. Another green screen's perfect. So weird. It should be a sewage entrance. That's what it was when we got into the Cispig factory. Which again, I think we actually... Oh.
Hey, I know you.
By Bamora, by Bamora?
Like.
The champion of the arena.
We got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Don't make me do this, Niles. Don't make me do this. What's going on
We're
here?
fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
What's wrong with the generator?
What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted, pumping out gas. It ain't safe.
You're just standing at this fence, though. Shouldn't you be fixing it?
Oh, whoops. I'll get right on that, boss. Hope this ain't in my performance review.
Let me handle this, and I'll give you the credit when I report to Catherine. I ain't gonna give him any credit. I need to get inside.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
Let me persuade. There it is. You're here for Carlotta. I get it. I'll offer. You get paid. We all go home with a win. I'm just gonna lie to him.
Oh, of all the void damned. I ain't getting eaten alive for a couple of bits. Pack it up, crew.
I don't necessarily like killing named
We're going.
NPCs just because I don't want to close off any. Well, there's a ton of them, actually. And they sublight, they work for somebody.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Do you have a moment to talk about our salvation through the order of scientific inquiry? Yeah, let's do it.
You can't be serious. Who are you anyway?
Cornelius, captain of the Unreliable. I'm Cornelius.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Carlotta's pissed.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you.
You're so well made up for a combat
Graham ordered
mission.
rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them.
I think we're supposed to get
Like
extra
I
from
said,
you, though.
This is my last run.
Cartridges or extra supplies from Carlotta. Okay. Why did Senor ban you from working from with the Iconoclast?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Why have you been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the Iconoclasts for doing it.
Where will they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand.
I don't want to kill her.
I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this.
Okay, good.
What do you want delivered?
Graham's looking for some zero extra food and medicine. Oh, man. I guess I'm going to go with what Graham wanted, though.
Yeah, I've got a few. I'll send them along. Give them all my regards.
I'm going to go with Graham because I think maybe he's got a larger idea of, like, a good reason to
Don't go
do
getting
that.
eaten.
Bye now. What company is this? Okay, Monarch. Here we go. Monarch Stellar. They're the newest corporation, right? They just formed on this planet, I believe, for the sake of being able to stay here and getting on the board, something. We'll be able to ask Sanjar. We'll start to figure it out again. You can get out of so much of this game just by talking. So the Iconoclasts believe in heavy armor in all things, apparently. But this place is, like, kind of loaded. What does she get for this? Science +3. Take a heavy helmet. I kind of want to get them both Iconoclast gear. Just because it looks cool. I don't like when they put the guns on the... just on the environment like that, because then you just have to do that extra step to dismantle them, rather than when they're in the box and you can literally just dismantle them right there, which is nice. Whoops. It considers us in combat right now? Really? Why? We talked everybody out of a fight. Is there actually a Mantis Swarm thing going on? No? Whoops. It's worth looting. Just for the parts, to my mind. Only did like half as much. 155. What does this do? 198. Oh, man. It's too bad about those mods. Stimulotion. What's this? Unauthorized, yeah, open gas vents. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Better save before we do this. Gas venting in progress. Gotcha. Wonder who the hell we just killed.
Great work.
MK2, 518. That's new. New mace. Alright, break that down. Shotgun, though. 518. Oh, it's the same. Oh, damn. Oh, well. Isn't it nice to do things and not even think about the repercussions? Oh, Jesus. Now I understand. I mean, the XP was nice. It was a way we could have killed the entire group. We could have lied and then got in there and said, hey, we're just here to do whatever, and then killed them all. But we chose against killing them. I don't think that was probably the best way to go about that. Okay. I'm just not even gonna vent the damn gas. But if I had to do it over again, what I would have done was said, hey, we just need to go check on what's her face, Carlotta. Okay, fine. Go in there, vent the gas. That's what I would have done.
Nicely done.
I don't care about either of them, to be honest. I don't think those shotguns are all that great. Let's get out of here. And it's not worth the XP to me either. Kinds of food. How much is there any food besides Rapidon meat we just have a ton of? 32. I mean, Rapidon 32. It's not even really that much, is it? I feel like we've been picking up a lot of like pork and beans, get 6. Fish sticks and that kind of stuff. Saltuna. 6 saltunas. I'll put beans in here, base health. I just want to make sure we eat. Though I have yet to see that debuff actually appear. I want to get medicine up on top of things too. We're so close to that 4 slot, and I feel like it's probably worth it. When we get to the last mission, whenever that happens, I'm going to attempt something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a save right there. And then we're gonna beat it, and then I'm gonna try to load it back up and put it on Overlord and see if winning the last battle in Overlord counts, or Supernova, whatever it is. Supernova, I think it is. But isn't there a thing that says you have to do it at the beginning? I'm not sure. Regardless, if I do it again, I will play it on that difficulty. And I'm just not going to use the people. They'll just always be in the ship. That's all that forces you to do. I don't think that is a good design idea. In a game that's so much about the storytelling and the character development as this, that people Discover Weekly is pretty good this week. To allow followers to perma-die, good for all that ails you. This is a bet. This is a gamble, I feel like. We're gonna give one person the power before the others. And I'm worried Sanyar is gonna Welsh on his bet.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
I got your rollers, and she had those cartridges. Who are the Van Noys?
They're hunters. Badass ones at that. Hope they're all right.
They're our
We've got to help
unit,
Tapioca.
and
She
now
has the
they're
best
missing in
hair.
action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
I got your rollers.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd have more sense than our venerable leader here. I get the message is important, but so's eating. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She isn't. Sanyar has declared to stop selling goods to the Iconoclast. I've got bad news. I don't know what you did to piss him off, but...
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We deal with his
we're gonna try
subversion
to
later.
get through this without the
Now
two
we must
going to
redouble
war, I
efforts
hope.
to spread the truth to the colony.
Time to fix up that printing press then.
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there.
Well, now we know where the Van Noys are.
Successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The written word can be quite effective, but losing your flock seems counterproductive.
I have
Maybe,
the
Vicar,
utmost
this isn't the
confidence in
time.
their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Otherwise, how can this movement grow? You could have sent them after backing up Zoya up, right?
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems.
Uh-oh.
Look,
I don't want to break these two up, though.
If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Let's go do this. Let's stay focused on this for now. This is what I was worried, though, is if I'm too one-sided in doing these missions that, we'll get the printing press up first, though. That these two might come to blows. I should probably fast travel more often than what I do. Than what we do, but these trees are cool, man. Reminds me of the first time I was in, is it Morrowind? You run to that place and all the mushroom tree things are growing. It's so mystical and fantastical and phantasmagorical. Very much so, though. Pretty strict paths. It's not too much like... But to be fair, so is Skyrim. Skyrim is totally like... it is way overestimated in its... That was stupid of me. It being an open world game. There is so much on the rails stuff with that game.
That's the last of
We didn't even stand in the acid that time. Oh god. Yoki's gonna die. Wilderness is full of frights and... So sick of your acid shit.
Nice one, Captain.
Ooh. Is this a new area? I felt like we had already explored so many paths in here. What I honestly want to do is... Oh. Whoops. Swing and a miss. Gotta loot, very important.
We're destined to prevail.
We were destined to prevail. Okay, so the Iconoclast and the Philosophist, they believe in a more organic purpose at the end of it.
I'd have just broken it.
The scienticians are more like Calvinists. Here, I wonder if Calvinists still exist. Shears. It's new. We're getting a lot of random like garden melee weapons. Rakes and shovels. Shears now. Nobody likes to repeat action. It's more worth saving in my book than repeating the same thing 15 times. This gorge right here is pretty freaking cool. We go the wrong way? Oh my god, we might still have to fast travel. Oh, I actually can't. Okay. So be it. Been finding a lot of flamethrowers, and I have zero interest in using them. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of neat, but... At some point, we're going to have to break off and get some of these science weapons.
Incoming.
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! They went all out. The voice actors went all out for the taking damage sounds.
Everyone all right?
Oh, supply key card. Interesting. Working as intended. Ouchie. The music kind of reminds me of Elder Scrolls 2. This town is still pretty far away from where we need to go. I wonder if this town is anywhere near this one. Wait, are they both in the same place? No, they're not. Well, hell, we're gonna go through this on the way, though, so let's do this. While we're in the neighborhood, might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I got this.
Nice work.
I'm cool with that. It's keeping us stocked on Rapidon meat. What's in there? Anything? Nope. This looks like a place where you would shove some loot. Definitely in a Bethesda game, there'd be like an AK and 500 rounds back there. Just because you decided you would look in the cracks. Oh, that's cool. It's a ship. Probably a lot of stuff back there we didn't get. We can get it on the way back. They actually give you a ton of combat options, and I've been totally undervaluing the backwards dodge. Right as they're about to hit you, backwards dodge, and you're good. Whoops, 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 whoops. Thought we were out of combat. We're actually blowing through quite a bit of ammo. I like the ammo system in this game, though. It's nice and simple. Okay, that status effect is going to piss me off. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of that real quick. I need to remember the names of the shit that gets rid of status effects. And I might be out of it. I think it was a salve, though. Maybe this. Oh. Companion ability cooldown. We really don't need that. There it is. Munisol. Whatever. We only had 1, but we're still going to use it. Arms building keycard. We don't have that? I know we found a keycard. Let's keep looking around. I feel like if I had the stealth skill, it would be a lot easier to work our way through these towns. Hey, you know we got to do this right now. Long guns 100. Ignore 100% armor. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be really strong. I'm going to take medical up to 70. Is easy. I take sneak up to. We get to 60? Yeah. 60. I'm going to take persuade up 2 more. Yes. That's what we're going to do. So poison is also a debuff on your stats. Interesting. Was there a perk available that time around? Nope. I feel like we're gonna get a flaw soon. You've been poisoned so much, yada yada yada. They just wouldn't come at such a high cost. Like, I could see their benefit. If you had a build that you really understood and we're going for something really specific, it could totally pay off. Okay, clearly I've looted way too much stuff. Melee damage +5. This is the first time I've seen one that actually had a buff to it. Inspiration +3. Vented Mark III helmet. I just wanted to keep this just because it looked cool. Iconoclast helmet, this old model. A Fastios helmet was intended for mining and work in high particulate areas. Now it's just headgear for the apolitical nonconformist. Okay. It's gone, and we keep going. Are we in the town? See a marker. Okay, 16 meters. Let's make sure we know what we're doing here for our quest. Okay, Senor wants the data on any terminals in the arms building deleted. The Bolt 52 is an abandoned building north of Stellar Bay. And what do we do there again? Bolt 52 cartridge to defend Stellar Bay. To believe you can find the ruins. Okay. Wait, what? I guess we're just gonna lockpick our way in there. I don't see a key card. You guys are good. I don't think there's anything in here. Gonna keep compulsively saving. Welcome to the Archives Records Miscellaneous Storage Arms. Please select one. That's kind of cool. Loading. Continue. Senor has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and/or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Senor also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Senor's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Executive review. Read that one. Bryant Graham. Restricted file. Hack it. Graham's understandings of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. He has an knack for memorable slogans and taglines, hence why he became a cult leader. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Erickson Dora. I don't remember her. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic, emerge with plenty of work assigned. Delete all. Oh, yeah. Well, we did what he asked us to do. I see. I don't think every piece of armor has a mod slot necessarily. And we're over encumbered. I was sure that was gonna happen. I had to stop picking up so much freaking armor. Okay, face mask, level 14, determination +5, same thing, get rid of it. That's gone, okay. Oh.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out
Person.
there. Wait, can rats wear boots?